Hi dear children, welcome to ELGA 15 Unit 8 Day 1 Revision Class at Sri Vidyaniketan Public School. Today we are going to revise the Unit 8. Unit name is Mass Media. As we know, in the unit we are going to learn about 4 components. Those are whole words, reading and listening comprehension, grammar and writing and speaking expression. But in the videos we are going to learn only the 3 components. Those are whole words, reading and listening comprehension and grammar part. So first we are going to learn about the concept map, what we are going to learn in this unit. As I said previous, the unit name is Mass Media. So in the whole words we are going to learn about synonyms, antonyms and how to guess the meaning of new words under the whole words part. And when it comes to the reading and listening, we are going to learn how to identify fact and opinion, how to identify cause and effect, and how to identify the point of view and rhyme scheme from the reading and listening comprehension. And in the grammar part, we are going to learn about the parts of speech. So in this video, we are going to learn only about the whole words, and remaining 2 parts we are going to learn in the following videos. Yes, as I said, in the whole words we are going to learn about the synonyms, antonyms and LUPRC strategy. All are aware of this LUPRC strategy, which helps us to find the meaning of new words. First, let's begin to the main topic. So first we are going to learn synonyms. Synonyms is nothing but the same meaning. Synonyms means same. The words or phrases that mean exactly or nearly the same as another word or phrase. Or else you can remember like synonyms means the same word, same meaning. Most words have more than one synonym. Most of the words have more than one synonym. For example, happy we can say, like cheerful also you can say, I am very glad also you can say. Isn't it? The meaning remains same but the words will be differ. And coming to the first example, groggy and unenergetic are synonyms. They have the same meaning. Here see for example, Meha is feeling groggy. Meha is feeling groggy. So when it comes to the second example, Anita is in feel unenergetic. Anita is feeling unenergetic. Here both the meanings are same. Groggy also the same meaning and energetic also the same meaning. So these types of words we are going to call it as synonyms. So some of the words I have given here. For example, humorous is nothing but funny. Hot means scorching. Constantly means continuously. I want you all to read these synonyms which it has in the SR. So based on the synonyms, you all have a worksheet to do. Draw a line to match each word with its synonyms. First you have to read all the synonyms which we have in the SR. Later we need to do this worksheet. For example, I will take tails. Tails means what? Tails synonym is what in this? In the column B. So what is the tails is nothing but stories. So from tales to stories we need to match the following. So like this you have to do the rest of the questions. And coming to the next, rewrite the given sentence by replacing the underlined word with appropriate synonyms. You have to rewrite the given sentence by replacing the underlined word. They have given one sentence and we have underlined one word. So what you have to do means you have to rewrite this sentence by replacing this underlined with its synonyms. For example, I sometimes find it difficult to believe some stories that my cousin tells me. So this is a line which I have given for you. You have to replace this underlined word by its synonyms. What is the story synonym? Yes, tales, isn't it? So now I can write, I sometimes find it difficult to believe some tales that my cousin tells me. In this way you need to do the rest of the questions. Coming to the next topic, it's antonyms. We learned synonyms means same words. Antonyms means opposite words. A word or phrase that means opposite of another word or phrase is called as antonym. So in short trick we will remember like synonyms means same words, antonyms means opposite words. For example, Swami is feeling hot. If you are able to see the picture, Swami is feeling hot. When here, Bijoy is feeling cold. See here, hot and cold are the similar words? No, these are the opposite words. So these type of words we are going to call it as antonyms. Hot and cold are antonyms. They have the opposite meaning. So here some words are there. Word and the antonyms for included means excluded. Literate means illiterate. Like this, the words I have given in your SR also these words are present. So you need to read all antonyms which the SR considers. So based on the antonym, again you have the worksheet to do. In the A column we have given the word. In the B column, for that word you have to write the antonym. For example, included. Included means joining all the things. So what is the opposite of the included? Keeping outside everything. Included means all time we are keeping. Excluded means we are keeping out. So we should see where is the excluded word. Yes, excluded is here. So we need to match the included to the excluded by drawing the line. I hope you understand the synonyms and antonyms. Let's move on to the next topic. We are all aware of this topic. The topic is LUPRC. Before that, again we have one worksheet. Complete the sentence below by choosing the correct word from the bracket. So here they have given the sentence and in the bracket they have given the two words. In these two words, which word will fit in that bracket? You have to think and you have to write the correct word in the suitable blank. Yes, moving to the main topic, LUPRC strategy. We knew LUPRC strategy helps us to find the meaning of new words. We knew L stands for look for clues, U stands for understand the word, P stands for predict the meaning, R stands for read the sentence, C stands for check the meaning. Isn't it? We have the 5 steps. First we have to search for the clues, then we have to understand the word by reading the sentence before and after and predict the meaning. Then we have to read the sentence again. What the word we have predicted, we have to replace that word by the predicted word and we have to read the sentence. Then we need to check the meaning with the help of dictionary. In the clues, we have 5 types of clues, isn't it? One might be a definition or synonym or antonym or example. If none of the 4 clues are helping me, then we need to go with the inference clue, isn't it? So look for clues, we have the 5 clues we knew, and how to understand the word means we try to understand the word by reading around the word. Around the means before sentence what is there, next sentence what is there. By looking at that we need to read. Coming to the next, predict the meaning. So based on the type of clue, the meaning of the word. We need to guess the meaning of the word. Then we have to read the sentence. We read the sentence again in which the word is used to see if our predicted meaning fits or not. That we have to check the meaning using a dictionary. Dear, you all have a student note. Read the story from SR to the story of the newspaper, and along with the story you have to read the vocabulary words. Based on the vocabulary words you have the worksheet. So you have to draw a correct word with its meaning. I hope you understood this. If you have any doubt, please feel free to contact to clear your doubts. Thank you.